Last time we start the new chapter from our biology second paper, that is reproduction in lower animal and higher animal. We see this chapter in detail, but some points are remains from this chapter, and those points which are remains that we see today. First is the placenta. Today we are going to talk about the placenta. What is meant by placenta? Where the placenta is present? Which are the characteristic features of the placenta? What's the role of the placenta? And the development of placenta. That all points we see today one by one. First of all, placenta. You know boys, placenta is a temporary organ. And this placenta is formed in the uterus of pregnant mammalian female. This placenta is formed by fusion of combination of tissues of both the mother as well as fetus. Structurally, it is look like the disc-shaped structure, discoidal structure. It is about 4 cm in thickness, 18 cm is the diameter of the placenta. Approximate weight of the placenta is about 1/6 to 1/7 of the total weight of the fetus. Then it has the reddish brown color, somewhat it is bluish. When total placenta is formed, when fully placenta is formed, total placenta formed up to the end of 3rd month of the pregnancy, and it remains as it is throughout the pregnancy. They get expelled outside after parturition. You know boys, human placenta, it called a chorionic placenta. Why it called a chorionic placenta? What is chorions? Chorion means extra embryonic membrane. And this chorion, it plays an important role in the formation of the placenta, due to which human placenta is called a chorionic placenta. Actually, this placenta having the 2 parts. First maternal placenta and second fetal placenta. What is maternal placenta and fetal placenta? The placenta which is contributed by mother, it called a maternal placenta, and the placenta which is contributed by the fetus, it called a fetal placenta. At the center of the placenta, there is a tube-like structure which we call the umbilical cord. This umbilical cord, it having 2 arteries and single vein. That both the arteries called the umbilical artery, which carries the impure blood from fetus to away. And single umbilical vein, it carries the pure blood from mother to the fetus. This umbilical cord, it also called lifeline of the baby. These are the features about the placenta. But what's the role of the placenta? You know, this placenta, it acts as excretory organ, respiratory organ. It also helps to transfer the nutrition towards the fetus. It also passes hormones from mother to the fetus. It also passes antibodies from mother to fetus to fight against the disease. These are the characteristic features and functions of the placenta. But one main point is remains, that's the development of placenta. When the development of placenta starts, you know boys, the development of placenta starts after fertilization. During fertilization, what happened? During fertilization, in menstrual cycle, in ovulatory phase of the menstrual cycle, ovary produces ovum. It's a female reproductive system. It's a cervix, this uterus, this fallopian tube, and it's a ovary. This ovary produces ovum. This ovum captured by fimbrium and then enters inside the fallopian tube. Actually, this ovum externally covered by zona pellucida. Zona pellucida, and externally covered by corona radiata. It externally covered by corona radiata. This ovum, this female gamete, it unite with male gamete, that is the sperm, and then forming the diploid zygote. This diploid zygote, it undergoes the mitosis or the cleavage, and by the cleavage, it forming the 2-cellular structure, then 4-cellular structure, then 8-cellular structure, and 16-cellular structure. That 16-cellular structure, it is solid ball-like structure which we call morula. Here it converts into 2-cellular structure, then it again converts into 4-cellular structure, then 4-cellular structure converts into 8-cellular structure, and this 8-cellular structure again converts into 16-cellular structure. And this 16-cellular structure, it called a morula. This morula formed up to the 4th day after fertilization. It formed on 4th day after fertilization. Then it reaches inside the uterus. When morula enters inside the uterus, it again undergoes the mitosis and forming 32-cellular structure. And that 32-cellular structure, it called a blastula. It converts into 32-cellular structure, that is blastula. It having the 16 cell, and it again converts into 32 cellular structure, that is blastula. This blastula, it having 32 cells. This blastula covered by externally zona pellucida. When it reaches in uterus, uppermost zona pellucida start to disintegrate. And when zona pellucida disintegrate, all the cells get clearly seen. Here it enters and all the cells get clearly seen. This blastula, it absorbs more and more uterine fluid, and due to which it get increase in size, it get enlarged, and due to enlargement of this blastula, all the innermost cell, they move towards one side. That all innermost cells, they start to rearrange and goes towards one side, and then forming a group of cells that we call embryonic mass. Here it's a embryonic mass, and this embryonic mass, it also called stem cells. Later on, above the embryonic mass or the stem cells, one separate layer is there, which having the flat cells. That's a tropoblastic layer. It's a tropoblast. And all the cells of trophoblast, they start to grow, they start to multiply, and then forming the finger-like projection that we call the villi, that we call the chorionic villi here. And that finger-like projection, that villis, they are formed towards that end where the embryonic mass is present. At the same time, endometrial layer, it also ready for the implantation. You know, in endometrium, three different types of the layers are present. Like this uppermost layer, it's a middle layer, and innermost layer. This upper layer called perimetrium, this middle layer called myometrium, and this inner layer called endometrium. This endometrium, it having three different type of cells. Three different type cells. Like first is the compact cell, second one is the spongy cell, and third basal cell. Compact cell, spongy cell, and basal cell. You know, these two cells, compact cell and spongy cell, these two cells only taking part in the implantation, because During menstrual cycle, these two cells rupture down, broken down, and they leads to the menstrual flow. After some time, they get reformed, regenerated, and due to which it also taking part in the implantation of the tropoblastic layer or the blastocyst. Then they get implanted here in endometrial layer and then forming an intimate connection, and where the connection is formed, this point we call the placenta. So these are the characteristic features and development of the placenta. Now we will stop here. Boys, if you want to see the remaining part of this chapter, then subscribe the channel and press the bell button. Thank you.